All right, and we are live here for another TriSchedule video. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your Garmin Forerunner 970 watch and just set it up and take care of some of the settings that it doesn't come with, like the screen turning off really quick. So let's get into it. We're going to do that, cover some widgets, and then let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, because this video is live. All right, so the first thing we'll change is the display timeout. So to get there, just hold the middle button down and then go to watch settings. And then you can, since the Forerunner 970 is a touchscreen, you can either touch or use the buttons. All right, so then you'll want to go to display and brightness. So boom, there it is. All right, so brightness, there's always on display. I don't want that. And there it is, timeout. So right now it's set to 8 seconds. Seems like it's shorter than that, but it really is set to 8 seconds. So we'll want to just set that to 15 seconds. And boom, that will take care of our display turning off really quick. So that was a cool trip to set up the display timeout. All right, so the next thing I'd like to do is to set up the shortcuts. So to get to the shortcuts menu, just hold the middle button down, go into watch settings, and then you want to go into system, and sweet, there it is, shortcuts. So let's go into shortcuts. And looks like nothing is set. So my favorite setting is the back button, the bottom right button. So let's set that one. And what I like to do is to set it to the home screen, aka the watch face. So let's go try and see if we can find the watch face. And boom, there it is, watch face. So I set why I do that is because Garmin has all these menus that you have to go through. And so instead of pressing the back button 10 or 11 times to get back to the watch face, you can just hold the back button down. All right, so watch this in action. Sweet, you're there. All right, so to get back to the shortcuts menu, just hold the middle button down and then go into watch settings. And you want to scroll all the way down till you get to system. And then sweet, there it is right there, shortcuts. All right, so we set up the holding the back button, which is pretty cool. And then to hold start, let's see, what I do like is when you holding the start and back button, or I guess let's see. So what I like to do for start is to set that up for the alarm clocks. So there it is, alarm clocks right there. Sweet. All right, so we got watch face. We got alarm clock set. Music, if you hold the down button. All right, so those are what we'll set for now. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to, yeah, so if you hold the back button down, it just goes right to the watch face, which is perfect. All right, so we got the shortcuts set up. We also set up the display timeout to increase that. Now let's get into the widgets, which is my favorite part. So the widgets are these little icons here that you can scroll down, and let's go ahead and set up those. So first, just scroll down to the edit, and then you'll want to click on add. Oh, cool. You can create folders now. That's awesome. All right. So to add the glances, just want to, I really like the messages, which is cool. Heart rate for sure. So just click on the top right button to add it. Oh, cool. They got jet lag. Jet lag advisor. Let's see that. That's cool. Okay, so notifications. I like that at the top. And then I also like weather, which is probably already on there. Ooh, race calendar for sure. Let's add that. Last activity is really cool to add. And definitely health snapshot. That's a good one. Oh, body battery for sure. All day. Body battery is epic. That's the coolest thing. All right, so let's get back to our glances here. And what we want to do is reorder them. So to do that, you can just scroll to any of them. Just hit the top right button and then just scroll up or down to move them. And I like notifications at the top. So that's where we'll put it. And then just click the top right button when you're done moving it to the location where you want it. I really like weather and heart rate. So let's move heart rate up to the top. And as well as body battery. That's a huge indicator of how your body is feeling throughout the day. So super important to keep that at the top of your glances. So there's body battery, perfect. And then I really like training status, as well as training readiness is also great. So let's move those two up. And then I like the weather as well. Let's put that below body battery. And health snapshot. Let's move that one up a little bit. Let's move it right below weather. All right, so that's exactly how you reorder your glances on your Garmin Forerunner 970 or any watch that you have. All right, so now let's get into some of the glances and see what they provide. All right, so notifications, pretty straightforward there. Heart rate, and then you got the body battery and weather. So on these glances, once you scroll over to one of them, you can just click the top right button, and sweet. Pulls up a whole new menu screen and you can swipe down. So now we got the current weather and see what it feels like. And then you can scroll down and it has the hourly weather, which is super cool. And on this screen, you can swipe to the left or swipe to the right go see the weather in the future. And so there's a little dial on the right there that tells you how many screens there are, as well as on the left. So this is pretty cool. This shows the daily temperature. And ooh, look at that. We are in for a treat. High of 68. Let's go. Sweet. All right. When even looking at the weather, this is great. So it also has the 12-hour trend, which is pretty cool, as well as the air quality. So this is real important. If you have allergies or anything. And it also has the UV index, the dew point, and the humidity and cloud. Okay, cool. It's got even more. So it has the visibility, pressure, and the cloud cover. So super cool. So on this weather widget, has quite a stuff built in, and cool. It even has the map. All right, so that is the weather widget, or glance is what they call it. Now we've got the health snapshot. Okay, looks like it wants us to do something there. All right, so that's exactly how you set up your glances. Next, we're going to get into the new cool TriSchedule app updates. All right, so let's get into some of the cool new updates. Now, with the TriSchedule app, you don't have to have a watch at all or device. You can just hit the record button, and you can do running, walking, kayaking, biking. There's quite a few activities you can record now on the TriSchedule app, which this is a awesome, cool new feature. So now, which is pretty cool, on the home screen, you can come here and move the graphs around. So if you don't want the sleep summary on the top, you can move it to the bottom there. And you can have the sleep duration at the top. And if you want the steps and calories, you can just sweep, hold it down, and then move it. All right, but I like to see the sleep summary up at the top of the screen. So let's go ahead and keep it at the top. So TriSchedule provides a great, easy to use interface so you can display the data how you want to see it. And then we want to see the sleep duration details. So let's go ahead and move that up there. So this is great. You guys should check out the TriSchedule app. Great new triathlon coaching and training app. I'll put a link in the description below for you guys. So those are some of the cool new features in the TriSchedule app. So now on the health screen, you can move the data around and see what you want to see each day, which is pretty cool. And so we got the new Friends tab as well. So to add friends, just click the top right button here. And you can go in and add friends and see what activities they do each day, which is super cool. So it looks like my buddy Sean went for a Manville easy run. Pretty cool. So it has the heart rate data. You can click on the graph anywhere and it'll show you what the heart rate was. And you can also click each mile And it looks like he did a nice little build. So starting at 928 minute per mile pace, going down to 859 and then 841. Super cool. Wow, great job, Sean. And it also has the pace graph there and elevation graph. And just like the health screen, you can press this little button on the right and you can slide the graphs around. Super cool new feature that we added in the TriSchedule app. So if you don't have the TriSchedule app, go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and you can download the TriSchedule app right now. All right, so pretty cool. So when you click on someone's activity in the TriSchedule app, it'll pull up the all the data, the graphs, and the map, which is super cool. And the next cool feature that we're going to be working on is integrating with the Wahoo Kicker. Super excited. So now you'll be able to come to the workouts, and when you do biking, you can come into each one and set the intensity. So if you want to set up a power zone, now you can come up and the Wahoo Kicker will listen to what you put for the power targets here in the TriSchedule app, and it will hold you to that power on the bike, which is super cool. Or if you have erg mode turned off, it'll just give you a power target in cycling, which is super cool. All right, so that were the latest TriSchedule app updates. As always, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see next time for the TriSchedule app. Just put a comment down below. As always, take care. See you guys in the next one.